Hello, my beautiful souls. So, this is Aquamarine, and actually, this is my tarot readings for you. And let me just introduce myself first. I am Aquamarine, and I know some of you are already following me on TikTok, so thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for always trusting me on your tarot readings. Okay, so guys, I uploaded a video on TikTok saying to for you to pick up a pile or to pick up a gemstone or crystal. So here is the continuation of that video. So on my YouTube channel, I am going to upload or I'm going to say the in-depth reading regarding the pile that you already chosen. Okay, so we have here uh, the first pile. This is the Angels Answers Oracle cards, and then the second one is the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, so if all you have to do is to choose between this two decks, or if you want, you can choose between the crystals. So at pile number one, we have here the rose quartz. It's raw beautiful quartz. Okay, so if you want to choose pile one, you can choose this one. And then we also have the tiger's eye. Okay, as you can see, it's a beautiful tiger's eye. Okay, so this is for pile number two, which is for the light seers tarot. Okay, so I'm going to give you time for you to be able to choose your pile. So okay, so choose between pile one and pile two. Okay. Okay. So I know that you already pick your pile. So for those who pick up the rose quartz, okay, so here is your reading. Okay, so first, let us shuffle the cards just to make sure that we are going to get the information from this oracle deck uh, regarding your uh, regarding the information that you want to know. Okay, so okay, so let me just pull the cards for you. So we have here the card recovery. Okay, and then we also have the card don't stop, and then unlikely, the card which tells unlikely, unanswered yes, and then we also have not the right time. Okay, so let us just pull up these five cards. So on this one, guys, actually what I am seeing here through this oracle cards, for the people who pick the pile number one or the rose quartz, as I can see here, you are recovering from such a traumatic experience, or even though it's not a traumatic experience, but you have encountered some you know um, problems from the past, and actually even though that problem almost destroyed you or almost destroyed your personality, you still manage to bounce back. So actually you are on the part of recovery. So it means to say that during the a few more days or maybe a few months, you are going to recover from it. And actually, I can see progress right now on you. So you don't have to, you don't have to hustle right away like nothing happened. Um, as people, we encounter problems, and you don't have to pretend, okay? You don't have to pretend that you are unbothered, or you don't have to pretend that you are okay, because if you are going to say to yourself that you are not okay, that's the time that you are going to realize on how you are going to cope up with this problem, okay? So we also have here, guys, the don't stop card. Okay, so based on the energy of these cards that I pulled up for you, It means that if you are chasing your dreams, from the word itself, okay, don't stop. It means that you don't have to give up your dreams. Okay, even though you are encountering a lot of problems, even though you are always failing, like for example, you applied in a job, like you already applied for it maybe 2 times or 3 times, but you always fail. Actually, for that, you don't have to lose hope. Okay, I can sense here on the energy of the cards that you are going to get that job, to get that offer, even though you were rejected several times. Your time will come that you will be able to achieve the work or the or something na pinaghihirapan nyo sa ngayon. Kung ano man yung pinaghihirapan nyo na makuha, pwedeng sa studies, pwede rin naman sa career, pwede sa pinapangarap nyo na promotion, or something like that. Sinasabi ko sa inyo na if you failed a lot of times, just have to bounce back, okay? And you are going to make it. And actually, you are going to be a testimony to other people to not lose hope. Kasi nga, nangyari na sa inyo yung kabiguan. You were already rejected. But, parang nung una sa tingin nyo, ay, failed ako. So, hindi na mangyayari sa akin to, or hindi ko na makukuha. But for that, what am I saying to you is you are going to have that dream. And even though there are some rejections, actually, pag na-reject naman kayo, all you have to do is not just, yung, wag ulit-ulit lang na mag-apply or mag-try. Try nyo din i-evaluate, okay? Try to evaluate yourself. Bakit nga ba ako nag-fail? Do I need to master something? Do I need to study something? What are the phases that I failed? Do I need improvement? You don't you can just do a research, because nowadays we are so lucky, guys. We have internet, we have YouTube, we have Google for you to search for the information. Okay? Unlike before, medyo mahirap. Like, kailangan pang maghanap ng books, or you need pa na mag-research talaga. But for now, already available na kasi yung mga dapat pag-aralan. So, just one click away lang, guys. You just have to search for it, and boom, makikita nyo na kagad yung result, makikita nyo na kagad kung ano yung dapat nyong pag-aralan. Okay? So, there you go. And then, for this card, which says unlikely, so, okay, I just want to be clear with this card. So, I am going to pull up some of the oracle cards here for me to have a clear understanding regarding the card which says unlikely. And guys, I'm so sorry for my voice, because nowadays pabago-bago ang klima. So yun. Okay, so for the card unlikely, and then another yes. Ang gaganda ng cards, another yes. Within the next few weeks, okay? You have to remain positive. Oh my God, success. What a beautiful card, or a beautiful deck. Okay, forgiveness. Okay. So, I already pulled up these cards, and based on the energy of these cards, the card which says unlikely is that you are going to, you need to forgive someone, okay? If I can sense that it can be a family member, or like an old friend, or a friend that you have, yung parang nagkatampuhan kayo, or something na meron kayong hindi pagkakaunawaan. So, yun yung unlikely, na sinasabi na parang torn ka between patawarin siya or not. So, para sa akin, suggest ko lang sa'yo for you to be able, kasi pag if we are not going to forgive someone, and we are always looking for their what you call that for their fault, most especially sa relationship, like for example yung special person nyo or your boyfriend or girlfriend. Sometimes we have to forgive them. We have to count the things that they did for us instead of counting the wrong things that they did to us. Okay, so if you are trying to make a decision, if you are going to forgive this person, it can be a family member, an old friend, or ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend or something in the past. Okay, so that's the card that I am seeing here. And then I've already encountered two yes cards for you guys. Okay, as you can see, two yes. And you already see that I already shuffled those cards. So it is not just a coincidence. There's a reason for this, okay? So let me just okay, here are the other cards which says within the next few weeks. Okay, within the next few weeks, you are going to encounter like something na meron kang hindi alam or meron ka pang hindi natutuklasan. But within the next few weeks, or meron kang bagay na parang hindi ka naliliwanagan, for within the next few weeks, you are going to be clear with it. Actually, magkakaroon ng there are signs na ipapakita sa iyo, or there are some situations or even tao na magsasabi sa inyo na kung ano yung talagang nangyari, or within the next few weeks you are going to encounter some discoveries. Okay, if you have some confusions or may mga bagay na parang hindi malinaw sa inyo or sitwasyon, that's the time that you are going to be clear with it, because it will reveal to you. Okay, and then next card is for you to remain positive. Okay, so guys, if you are an optimistic person or a positive person, you know what, guys, it is one of the foundations of manifestations. And actually, guys, if you are going to ask, let me just tell myself, or let me just give you some brief explanation regarding being positive. You know what, guys, before I am a negative thinker. Sobrang negative ako to the point na hindi pa dumadating yung isang bagay o sitwasyon, iniisip ko na kagad sa sarili ko na it's negative, or it will not, there's no positive outcome. So, ang nangyayari sa akin is, wala pa naman yung sitwasyon na yun, takot na ako, or I am always expecting the worst, which is not good. Okay? It's not good for you to focus on negative things. And, alam niyo ba, nung time na yon na puro negative pumapasok sa isip ko, I graduated in college. So, siguro mga 1 year nang mahigit, or almost 2 years na hindi pa ako nakakahanap ng trabaho. Actually, nagkaroon ako ng trabaho pero nag-resign din agad ako. So, sobrang negative ko talaga nun, and sobrang down na down ako. So, nung mga times na yun, sobrang hinang-hina talaga ako. As in, sobrang negative ko to the point na pagising ko sa umaga, alam mo yun, parang wala kang sigla. So, dahil dun sa negative thinking ko na yun, guys, I was not able to land a job. And then, I was always rejected kasi iniisip ko kasi na if they are going to interview me, sabihin ko, ay, magandang company to, so I think they are going to reject me. So, yun nga, yun yung nangyayari talaga, yun yung na-attract ko. And I always attract negative things talaga. During those times na parang kung ano yung iniisip ko na negative, nangyayari talaga. So, sabi ko, buti na lang, I just browsed on the internet, and then it's just accidentally that I click about manifestations and about positive thinking, and doon nagbago yung pananaw ko. So guys, if you are a pessimist, or what you call a negative thinker, you are always going to attract negative. Okay, so your thoughts, it's like a magnet. Okay, imagine this, it's like a magnet. So the magnet will going to attract the same frequency that they have. Okay, so if you are going to think positive, you are always going um, to receive positive outcome as well. And ito pa yung isa yung meron akong nabasa noon na yung parang about anxiety na isip ko ng isip, you are always overthinking without knowing na some of the things will going to work out. Or parang iniisip mo na hindi mangyayari. But at the same time, minsan nangyayari siya in a positive way. So instead na problemahin natin, so instead of focusing on negative things, why not we shift our subconscious mind, and then we can make a positive change. So ito pa guys, if you are going to be negative, alam nyo ba nun, as in parang nagre-reflect na rin siya sa physical attributes ko, not just on my decision making, not just on my personality, but also on my physical talaga. As in, alam mo yun yung, I graduated when I was only 19 years old, pero ang dating ko, Diyos ko, mukha na yata akong may anak. Yung iba sinasabi nila, oy, nagkaanak ka na pala, ilan na yung anak mo, ganyan. As in, talagang nag-reflect na siya sa physical ko. Hindi man lang ako nag-aayos, ano yun, tamad na tamad ka. Tapos, ang taba-taba ako, ang laki-laki ng katawan. Tapos, yung pimples ko. Yun yung isa pa sa effect ng pagiging negative thinker. So, I just decided, yun nga, if you know Dr. Proctor, he is one of the person that I really admired when it comes to manifestations and shifting your subconscious. Okay, tinuro niya na kailangang maging you have a positive thought so that you are going to attract positive things. So mula no, nagbago yung pananaw ko guys, and then from then on, alam nyo ba, since palagi na yung positive yung iniisip ko, sabi ko, I'm going to have a work na masaya ako. So, maybe few weeks lang, I attracted na a work. So, nag-apply ako, and actually, yung work na in-applyan ko is yung gusto ko talaga at masaya talaga ako. So, dun pa lang, na-witness ko na talaga na iba talaga pag positive thinker ka. And, for this one, alam nyo, pati physical attributes ko talaga. Kaya kung ibang iba sa inyo parang nalolosyang or pumapangit, minsan nasa thoughts din natin yun nakaka-apekto talaga. So, ayun, nag-start na akong mag-bloom, nag-start na rin akong mag-ayos. So, yun nga, parang affected talaga lahat if you are a negative thinker. Okay, so share ko lang guys, okay? Kasi, aside from tarot readings, I also want to teach you manifestations and also to have a good positive outlook in life, okay? So, yan, napunta na tayo sa sa spirituality. But don't worry, okay? So, guys, so for this card, okay? So, yun nga. For those who chose this pile number 1, you have to be optimistic. And if you are going to manifest, I know some of you are already familiar with it, you have to say it in present tense, okay? Claim that you already have it. So, in manifestations kasi, if you already have, you have to pretend that you already have the things that you want. Okay? Because the universe, nare-recognize lang niya is yung frequency mo or yung energy mo. So, for example, you have to attract a love life or a person. You just have to say it in present tense. Like, for example, thank you so much, universe. I am so happy and blessed because right now I already have a boyfriend, and my boyfriend is he is handsome, he is intelligent, and actually he always understands me and he always supports me. Yung sasabihin niya yung mga physical attributes, you have to be exact. Pwedeng sabihin niyo yung personality na gusto nyo, pwede niyo sabihin yung mga kahit physical attributes, pwede rin. Basta i-claim nyo na. Like, it was already given to you. Like, my boyfriend na kayo, something like that. Okay? So, okay, for this one, so, okay, so, we are already here and remain positive. And actually, ang ganda naman ng card na to. There is a success card on this pile. So, sobrang ganda niya. alam mo yung energy ng isang card, pag sobrang ganda niya, nakaka-attract talaga. And for this one, if you have something in your mind na you want to pursue, all you have to do is first, like what I've said, you just have to plan for it and expect a positive outcome. And actually, for that, I can also give you tips na if you're going to do something, you just have to do a research. Syempre, kailangan din naman nating pag-aralan, okay? So, syempre, una magpaplano muna kayo. Parang sa mga architect, if they are going to build a house, syempre, mag-start muna sila ng pagpaplano. They have to do a sketch first. So, pero may vision na sila kung ano yung magiging outcome. So, ganun yung gagawin nyo. I can sense here for this success card, it's like parang a project. I can sense here some of you are attracting to be a writer or something basta about sa books. Maybe I can also sense here proofreading, something like that. And then yung iba sa inyo, you have a project, like for example, about sa arts, like painting, drawing. For some of you who wants to start a to post on social media like Instagram for a project, or yung mga about sa arts like drawing, crochet, or kahit yung pananahe, or about fashion. Yun yung mga bagay na nasa-sense ko na some of you, yung mga pumili dito sa pile number 1, is meron kayong project na gustong gawin, like writing a book, or you want to learn something. And I can also sense some of you wants to study like spirituality, astrology. May pagka-spiritual yung mga naka-choose ng pile na to when it comes to pile number 1. Okay? So, yun yung nakikita ko sa inyo for this one. Okay? So, for this, I'm sorry nga pala guys kung alam niyo na, medyo yung boses ko talaga, actually, nun ko pa gustong mag-upload ng YouTube videos, kaso nagkasakit ako, and at the same time, pag kasi guys, wala akong sa mood, alam mo yun, yung parang hindi ako makapag-reading talaga kahit pilitin ko. So, ito talaga yung time na feeling ko, ina-urge talaga ako ng spirit guides ko, they are guiding me to do a reading for you guys. Okay? So, we are already done with the file number 1. So, if you do have a project or a things that you want to start, this is pahabol ko lang guys, this is the right time because we are going to have a full moon. I think it's 12:59 or 12:56 a.m. Okay? So, you can start manifesting right now. Okay, so for those people who chose the pile number 2, here it is. And to my Filipino viewers, I'm so sorry guys kung nag-i-English ako because I also have clients and followers. They are residing from some of them are from Vietnam. I also have clients in Cambodia and even Malaysia. So I think kung magtatagalog ako, baka hindi nila ako maintindihan. So I'm just trying my best. Siguro Taglish na lang or English, kasi kayo naman guys nakakaintindi naman kayo ng English. So I know that it would be better for you guys, okay? So here is for those person who chose the pile number 2, which is the beautiful. Hello beautiful souls. So right now we are going to continue. So for those who pick up the pile number 2, which is the tiger's eye, so let me go ahead and take a closer look on our beautiful gemstone. And actually for the tiger's eye, this crystal is known for its protection. And actually, this is a birthstone for those who were born for the month of June. Okay, so for those of you who are born for the month of June, this will going to be your birthstone. Okay, and for this one, this gemstone or crystal also serve as for you to be able to have a healing or an inner healing, which can help you to talk or to have a confidence when it comes to expressing yourself. Okay, so that's the meaning of the tiger's eye. Okay, so let me just go ahead and read for you. Okay, so let me just shuffle my cards for you so that we can be able to have your reading. Okay, so guys, the first card says there is something better. The next card says don't stop. Oh, very nice card. There's an abundance card. And then, oh my god, there's also success for this card. And then there's a no. Okay. Okay. So guys, for this one, based on the energy of the cards, it says here that if you have encountered a redirection in a career or a path, it means that, for example, you apply at something or you work for something and then you weren't able to get it, or you weren't able to be successful with it, whether if it's a career or a business. It says here, it means that the reason why you fail is that there is something better. Okay, maybe you were redirected by the universe for you to achieve your purpose, or I am hearing here, or I am sensing here on these cards that you are redirected because you have to fulfill your highest soul purpose. Okay, and I know right now that some of you are confused. Some of you didn't know what is the path that they are going to take, or what is um, the path that they are going to pursue. So you don't have any idea right now, and it feels like you are overthinking with it, since you envy those people. I can sense here like an insecurity. You envy some of the people who already have a purpose in life, or if they already achieve what they want. But um, as I can see here, you don't need to worry. It's just that you are being redirected on a path which is more better than you, and it will also be beneficial for you. Okay, so we also have the card "Don't Stop." So, from the word itself, so based on the rejection that happened to you, it seems that you are already discouraged, and it feels like you don't want to try anymore, or you don't want to try any other things. It is because you got frustrated from the failure that happened to you. Okay, so that's it says for the card "Don't Stop." And then this is a very lucky card, and actually I got goosebumps here. I don't know, it feels like, look at that, look at the beautiful smile of this lady. It says that you are going to achieve abundance. Okay, so it means to say that if you weren't able to get what you want, it is just redirecting you into something better. And if you are going to think of it, and if you are going to know what is that path, believe me guys, you are going to be abundant. You are going to have more blessings on your path if you are going to take the risk to try. And actually for that, you don't have to rush everything. Okay, I also experienced that, like, it feels like you are kind of stuck, and you don't know what you're going to do. It feels like you don't have any goal in life. But actually, it also happened in some successful people. Okay, uh, some of them really don't know which is the path that they are going to take even after they graduated from college. You are going to see some, like for example, some graduated as a teacher, and then suddenly they change their path, and then they make a decision that they are not going to pursue their career as a teacher, and then you are going to be surprised that right now they are a policewoman. Okay, and then there are also some situations like people who are a graduate of medicine, like a doctor, and they are already pursuing their career. They are already pursuing their dreams and practicing their profession. But it came to a point like it feels like they are not happy with what they are doing, and they really want to do something which will give them clarity. And you know what, guys? It is not just about always money that you're going to be happy with the path that you're going to take. It is because some of the most successful people, they are already earning lots of money on their work, but some of them redirected to another path. So, I know someone personally, a doctor, and right now, he is he has a clinic, and actually, this clinic is not the usual. It is like um, instead of using the medicines that are bought from the pharmacy, he started to have like an herbal medicine, and then he is also practicing like what you call that like he is practicing the way of ng yung panggagamot na hindi yung katulad nung dating ginagawa niya. And actually meron siyang parang something like spa, and then he uses natural herbs for his client. And then na nagtayo rin siya ng isang parang community na kung saan nagtuturo siya sa mga tao kung paano maging successful, like a life coach, something like that. Kasi daw ang sabi niya, it's nung time na nagdo-doktor siya, he know already na marami siya natutulungang tao, like yung may mga sakit, but it doesn't fulfill his highest soul calling. So parang there's something more to it talaga. So yun, I think some of you has the calling when it comes to the unknown, or something like spirituality, if you are going to notice it. And I know some of you are encountering synchronicities like angel numbers like 111, 222, and so on. So I know some of you is a deep connection with the unknown, and I think some of you are already practicing it, and it's just that you are just have limiting beliefs, since I think some of your families and friends are not familiar with it, and they find it woo woo, or they find it like it's not normal for them. But you have to be yourself if you are attracted with this, like angel numbers, tarot cards, spirituality, or anything that is on the unknown. You can try practicing it, you can research for it, and for that calling, you are going to know it once you are already experiencing it, okay? And then there you go, the word success, we have it here. So no further words for this, since success is, you already know the meaning of it. Okay, for this kind of card, you are going to achieve success based on the path that you are going to take. Okay, so like if you're going to have a path when it comes to spirituality, actually there are a lot of opportunities, and aside from it is beneficial in some ways, sometimes it's not only the material things that will make you happy. It is the fulfillment that you are going to achieve if you are willing to serve other people. Okay, and you know what, guys, as a tarot reader, I am not just using these cards for like fortune telling or prediction. I am also using this to reach out to other people. I find it beneficial, like if there's someone who is asking for a help or asking for a an advice. It felt so happy that they are trusting me, and you guys are trusting me, and you are supporting me, and it's a very nice feeling that someone is yung pinagkakatiwalaan ka. Instead, I have this client na she said na instead na she's going to share it with her friends, she said that she'd rather share it with me. So imagine that someone is trusting you their problems instead of their close friends and families. It is because um, she said that she finds me as someone who are going to give her an advice, like it's a genuine advice. She said that she doesn't want a superficial advice from other people. So yun, guys, sobrang happy lang sa pakiramdam. And it's one of the benefits of being into spirituality. Okay? So let me just shuffle those cards pa. Uh, okay, because we have here the no card. And actually, for me to be clear with that, I'm going to shuffle the cards. I need a specific answer for this card. Okay. So these are the cards. Meditation. Oh my god. Tamang-tama. Meditation brings answers. Like what I've said, some of you are confused right now with the path that you are going to take. Romance. Oh, nice card. I thought this pile or this cards were going to be just about a career, but right now there is romance. The situation will going to improve. Okay, thank you for that. Oh, it's a yes. It's a beautiful yes from this Angel's Answer Oracle card. And then reconsider. Okay, so these are those cards that I have right now. Okay, so like what I've said, some of you are confused which path you're going to take, or maybe a career, like for example what course you're going to take in college, or what work you're going to pursue, or what business are you going to make. Okay, so it says here you just have to meditate. Meditation brings answers. Okay, so you don't have to go in a hurry. Hindi nyo kailangang magmadali. Some people took years, even 10 years, for them to realize what is their purpose in life and what career they are going to pursue. I myself is a living testimony that you don't have to rush things. And you know what? I during those times I felt like I don't have any purpose, like what should I do on my life, something like that, and I felt like I'm a loser. I don't know what am I going to do with my life, so I don't have any idea. But it took me years. Okay, almost, I don't know if it's 3 years or more than that, to pursue my calling here into spirituality. And guys, actually, there's a different career that I had before. napakalayo dito sa aking channel, which is spirituality and tarot reading. Sobrang layo niya to the fact na yun nga, hindi mo aakalain. So, you have a lot of discovery on yourself. Marami ka pang matututunan, marami ka pang madidiscover sa sarili nyo. And actually, during those times when I graduated from college, hindi ako ganong, or I don't have any idea that I'm going to, to master the reading tarot cards. Okay? So, actually, when I was in high school, I already tried it na. But I didn't get serious with it. But even before, medyo hilig ko na talaga. Pero it doesn't came to a point na talagang magfo-focus ako sa kanya. And hindi ko akalain na this is the career. And I'm so happy with it. I'm so thankful naman from the universe, my spirit guides, and also my angels. And also the Lord for guiding me for this one. Kasi happy ako and super overwhelmed yung pakiramdam. Okay? Kasi I am also earning not a lot of money from my past career, but hindi rin naman siya masama. Yun nga lang, I am not enjoying it. It feels like parang, alam mo yun, parang naiinip ka, naiinis ka, something like that, yung ganong routine, puro na lang ganon, everyday, puro ganon. So yun, they gave me clarity na this is the one that I'm going to pursue. So for you guys, I think you just have to take time. Actually, it doesn't, if it happened to me halos 3 years or higit pa, hindi ko naman sinasabi sa inyo na aabutin pa ng taon. Some of you will going to realize it by I think only months or even weeks. Madidiscover nyo na, and you don't have to take rush with your career because it will be it will be worth it. Right now, I see someone na nanonood sa inyo like confused and insecure. My spirit guys is saying to me that even though these cards are positive, there is also a negative side with this, like insecurities. So guys, sasabihin ko lang sa inyo, you don't have to be insecure with someone else because each and every one of us has a different road to take. Okay? So, meron nga akong kilalang mga successful sila during, alam mo yun, yung pagka-graduate na successful agad sila, they already buying their own house, something like that. And then, nabalitaan ko naman ngayon na, yun nga, medyo naghihirap na, kumbaga, nabenta na niya yung kanyang properties. So, yun, kumbaga, your time will come. Okay? You don't have to be in a hurry. So, kung yung iba successful na, it's okay. And then, kung yung iba already, sabi ko nga, kung hindi nyo pa talaga nalalaman yung path that you're going to take, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to rush things. And one day, you are going to understand why it happened to you. Like, yung kasing patience, tinatest ng universe yun eh. They are also testing your patience. So, you have to be patient, okay? And then, okay, like what I've said, the situation will going to improve. Right now, I think you are not seeing it. You feel so stuck at parang sa tingin nyo wala kayong improvement, wala kayong nagagawa. And I also sense here na yung some of you are having anxiety, like someone na laging nasa bahay, either working or studying. You felt a lot of pressure from your families and then also from yourself. But minsan akala natin we are not learning or parang walang nangyayari. It is just because you don't see it doesn't mean hindi nangyayari. Okay, so like what I said, your situation will going to improve. You just have to meditate. You just have to be patient, and you just have to ask your angels or spirit guides or someone that you look up to in order for you to have a clarity on the decision that you are going to make. Okay. And then we have a yes card here. And reconsider. Okay. So for this one, actually, oh my god, I forgot to pull up the card, which is the romance. Ito pa naman yung importante at alam ko marami nagpapasaya sa inyo. Okay, so for the card romance. Okay, so kanina tinatanong ko, I am not yet clear with this card, with the no card. And right now, I'm already clear, which is love life. Something like a partner or a romantic partner na parang nagkaroon kayo ng misunderstanding, something like that, or like meron akong nasa-sense dito na parang ghosting or hindi na sila nagparamdam, and then I can also sense here na may tampuhan or something na hindi pagkakaunawaan. Okay, yun yung nasa-sense ko. And then, for this card, let me just shuffle some of my cards pa rin for me to be clear, because I think there is also another message. There's a card a year from now. Something unlikely. Okay, you have to take action. Okay, alis ko lang yung ibang cards para hindi kayo malito. It says take action, recovery, and then get more information. Okay. So for this one, you have a something like a decision that you are going to make. Pwedeng you have to take action na, yun nga, ikaw yung magsisimula. Some of you, most especially dun sa may mga girlfriends or someone na walang communication. For this one, this will also apply to girls, but it's up to you guys. As a tarot reader, I am just your guide, but it will definitely apply for some of the guys that is watching here. You have to okay, you just have to prove that you are willing to take whatever it takes for you to be able to have a reconciliation with the person that you are interested to, or for the person that you love. Okay, and then it says here unlikely. Okay, so I can see here that you are being negative, like you are expecting if you are going to make a move, you are expecting a negative response, and actually it is not good. Okay, when it comes to manifestations, and actually not just manifestations, but in a day-to-day living, you just have to be positive and always see the good in every way. So sa unlikely card, it means that if you are going to take action, you are always saying na it will not work, or parang ang ina-expect mo is negative na answer. So it is not like that. Okay, you have to be positive so that you are going to attract positive things in your life. So if you are going to take action like message your girlfriend, or you are going to ask a date for someone, or kung gusto nyong manligaw, you have to take action. You just have to ask them. You can text them, you can message them on social media accounts, but you have to take action. Okay, so okay, there's the card. And then recovery. Okay, like what I've said, some of you are suffering from emotional, something like even a past life trauma, maybe in a relationship, or a problem in your family. But the recovery card, it means that you are encountering it right now, but you are on the process of recovering from those past traumas. And all you have to do for this one is, I know it's not easy because it also happened to me, but the first step that you are going to make in order for you to be successful on your recovery or to heal your trauma is for you to recognize. Okay, so kailangan you already know to yourself that you have something to do, or ano ba yung, what is the trauma that you encountered. First, you have to know that, you have to acknowledge that there's a problem, so that you are going to have a solution to that problem. Kasi if you are going to parang itatanggi mo or hindi mo i-acknowledge, you're not going to heal from it. And hanggang sa paglaki or even sa magkaedad ka, you're going to encounter it kasi you are not yet healed from it. Okay? And then we also have get more information. Okay, so for this card, like what I've said, for those people who are interested to take action to someone they love, you just have first to get more information regarding the background of that people. You can also try to ask their friends, closest friends, or even your mutual friends. Because you have to know all the details for them so that you're going to be familiar. You have to ask, get more information regarding their everyday life, like their career, or what they are doing, what is their work, or what kind of people are they, or even simple questions like what is their favorite food, what is their favorite pet, color, something like that. Because if you're going to pursue them, you just have to know those information, even those little information from them, for you to gain their trust and for you to be familiar with them. Okay, so let me just go ahead and pull up more cards to be clear. Okay. Okay, so the card of opportunity. Oh, like what I've said, remain positive, perfect timing. Yun na nga. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, you just have to, you don't be, get too hard on yourself. We have a different path to take, but you don't have to go in a hurry if you believe. And then, let me just pull up last card. Let go. Okay. So, let me just take some those cards that I already read for you. Let go. Okay. So, ito yung mga recent cards natin na na-pull up ko for you. So, we have here the opportunity. Okay. Like what I've said, if you are going to pursue a career that will benefit you, and also, meron kasi mga bagay na, may mga work kasi na hindi lang basta kumikita ka, kundi nakakatulong ka pa sa ibang tao. So, you are going to have a lot of opportunities. You are going to attract a lot of opportunities because of that one work or because of that one career. Okay, aside doon, kung makuha mo na yung career na yon, meron pang ibang work na related doon ang maibibigay sa'yo. So, napaka-positive ng card na to. And then, like what I've said, always remain positive. Lagi kong sinasabi sa inyo, your mindset is very important. And if you are always negative, you are going to attract negative as well. And sinabi ko nga sa inyo, nakaka-apekto rin siya when it comes to physical aspect. So, if you find like parang nalulosyang ka or parang hindi ka na makapag-ayos, it is also because of your thoughts as well. And then, do you know guys that negative thinking can also manifest stress, anxiety, depression, and even can develop illness, physical illness. Okay? So, pag ang isang tao stress, laging nag-overthink, and laging negative yung iniisip, there's a tendency that they are going to have anxiety, which is mahirap, and worse is depression. So, nowadays, there are a lot of people talaga na nade-depress. So, guys, what I'm trying to say to you is, if you are encountering problems right now, I know that you are going to make it, okay? It's just that you don't know how you are going to solve it right now. But I can see here there are a lot of people who chose this pile number two, like you are suffering a lot in life. But don't worry, it will going to be you're going to be a testimony to other people that even though you encountered such you know tremendous life, still it just the universe is just asking you to be resilient, to be strong, okay, and to be positive in life. And you just have to know, or you just have to realize that there are people, and there are also memories or even happenings that will make your life easier, and it will make your life happy and beautiful, okay, because I know those people who chose this pile already, some of you are trying to give up, or parang sukong-suko na, yung parang sawang-sawa na in life. But you don't have to be mad at yourself. It is part of the divine timing and also the divine purpose para mas maging matatag pa kayo. Okay? So, for the card, if you believe, 'di ba? Sobrang ganda ng card. So, yun daw, yung opportunities and blessings. And then, kung sa sinabi ko sa reading ko kanina, na if you're going to take action sa nililigawan mo, or hinahangaan mo, or gusto mong ligawan, and the gusto mo sang i-message, you have to believe that they are going to respond to you in a positive way. Okay? Yun dapat yung isipin mo, and not just only in love life, but also in a career. If you believe that you are going to achieve something, the universe will conspire enable for you to achieve it. Okay? So all you have to do is to believe that it will going to happen to you. Okay? You just have to be resilient in everything that is happening for you. And you know what, there are a lot of people suffering right now, but you just have to be an inspiration to them, and uh, you just have to be strong. Okay, so guys, actually these are just my reading, and I do apologize for the background noise. It's just that we are very near dun sa road, and I would just also like to thank you guys for supporting me on my TikTok account. And right now I already have 37,000 plus followers on TikTok, and thank you so much for my clients, most especially my regular clients. And for those people who want to have a reading with me, you can just message me on my Instagram, and you just have to message me on my Instagram or Facebook account. Link is on my bio on my TikTok account. And guys, please do subscribe on this channel. Actually, I do this channel because of you. There are a lot of people requesting me to do it. Okay? So, for a in-depth reading. So, para mas lalo ko pa. Kasi sa TikTok, limited lang yung time. Okay? Limited lang yung time. That's why I decided to have a YouTube channel, because I am receiving a lot of requests. Okay? So, thank you so much guys for watching my first ever YouTube video for a pick a card reading. And I hope guys you can click the subscribe button right now. Please do support me. You can follow me or subscribe on this channel, Aquamarine Tarot Readings, for you to have readings. And also, I'm going to upload videos about spirituality, but most of the time, I'm going to have a pick a card reading on this channel. Okay, so kindly click the subscribe button and support me on all my social media accounts. Thank you so much guys. Love and light, like what I've said, love and light, and beautiful souls. I hope that you are going to be blessed in the days or weeks ahead. Okay, thank you so much and have a good day. Okay, bye.